At last I find you. I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found. Now I recognize you. Tyrion. I should have known you traveled in the skies. They're always watching. Oh, forgive me, Tyrion, please. It wasn't my fault. Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault? The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
You have just ensured the doom of this world. You cannot even begin to imagine what you've set in motion this day. Go to the Temple of Light in the eastern city of Karats. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Marius. The times of this world are diminishing rapidly. You must take up this quest to prevent the three brothers from reuniting. You must cross the sea and search for Diablo and Vale in Kuras. Now, hurry. Time is running out for all of us. Praise be to the Lord. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that swamps. You've done well here. For now, you should rejoice.
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Taylor Green, loving the music, my man. Thank you. Sup, YouTube and Twitch? How's everybody doing tonight? Xy's in the house. Kenton for the win is in the house. What's going on, guys? Swisted Films, how are you? Living the dream? That's good shit, man. Good shit. So today, That's Colin. Yes. Colin coming in with the Prime sub. The man behind the Reimagined Mod that brought me back to D2. What's going on, man? Guys, I highly recommend, if you guys have been enjoying the Reimagined mod, to give Third Degree, give him a follow on Twitch, give him some support on Twitch. He's one of the several people behind the Reimagined mod, the main guy. Yeah, he streams a lot of the changes, so check him out. Ghost POS coming in with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. God, every time I hear that alert go off, I'm like, I question myself. I'm like, should I have gone with that extreme of an alert? That's right from the Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred. And yeah, every time it goes off, I'm kind of like, Ken hates it. Can I recap what this mod's about? Yeah, sure. It's more or less it's a Diablo 2 base resurrected mod, so it's not on old D2, so newer graphics. It seeks to address massive quality of life issues and tries to add new balance to the game from buffing mostly underutilized stuff.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Oh, what did I get? I got hit there with a double alert. Oh, there's a hype train alert. Okay, I was so confused why I got hit with a double alert there, right over top of each other. So, alert for the hype train, and then Dodosta coming in with the 29 months. Thank you. Sorry, I got sidetracked by alerts and nasty stuff. So it's tons of quality of life, balancing of some of the underutilized classes, adding a lot of cool flavor. That's a lot of latest stuff they've done, and then just new possibilities with over 1,500 new uniques, rune words, set items, and crafting possibilities. So just a ton of shit to experience. And today we're going to be finishing our hell playthrough with the Mage Necro. So you guys will get to see some of the changes. Exy loves the screaming. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this before, about how when you have like so many extra moving pieces with a big company, and why you can't be as nimble in making changes as a smaller group. Talked about the reasons why they're not really updating Diablo 2 Resurrected anymore. It kind of makes sense, like all that stuff, but... wait, did you sent me an update list that I missed? Okay, so... Oh my god. Oh, okay, so I'll show you guys. There's a lot. So I'm not gonna read these over one by one. I will quickly touch on Druid because I like Druid. God, there's way too much to cover. So these, so in the recipe, the splash damage upgrades, jewel upgrades, swords of socking recipe, jewel punch recipes, class balancing updates. Here is all the class balancing updates. Here's some new rune words. Scout. LNF, faster run walk, FHR, 1 to dodge, defense versus missiles, dexterity. Interesting. This one looks really badass. Look at this. Tur and Thul, Snowdrop. This just instantly, this reminds me of, this is like the cold equivalent of Leaf. So that is cool. There's like the possibility of like playing as an Ice Blast sorceress through a playthrough instead of, that's cool. Oh, this is updated icons, make them a little bit bigger. Updated tooltips. These are some of the examples of the recipes that are updated. Oh my god. So is this the update that's gonna brick all of our characters? Unfortunately. That's insane. That's insanity to me. Like the rate at which you guys can add stuff is just it's fucking phenomenal. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. This is 1.210 patch. It's not the 1.20 patch is when things are really gonna, okay. I was talking to with Colin, I was talking with Mawawi about there's the possibility, so he more or less said it's impossible to add mapping where you have like varying affix roles and how you like you know, PoE mapping. He said it's basically impossible. But he did say that he didn't see any reason why they couldn't have like different portals that open static areas with different combinations of monsters. I don't know if that's actually possible. If that is, that will literally be like game changer. That snowdrop rune word is so cool. That is so cool. Like, it's like the cold equivalent of... It's literally like the cold equivalent of leaf. That's so cool. Oh, why did my chat pause itself? There, sorry, I was wondering why I wasn't getting any responses. It was because I accidentally paused my chat. There's rabies buff. That's amazing. 1.5 years to remove knockback on BK. I'm playing Frenzy on Reimagine right now. All these new items, I feel like a dirty pig because I made grief anyways. D2R Reimagined Rifts. Yeah, I don't know. I think that'll be like that'll be a game changer in my opinion. I'm live on both platforms. I could simulcast, so depending on what your preferred platform is. Okay, let's make our second facet. 1, 2, 3. So I think this is one of the coolest things in the game. The coolest thing in the mod. So jewels are now our currency. So this is 9 magics. Convert that to 1 rare, and then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 9-to-1 ratio, and now that I have 9 rare facets, I can cube up 9 rare jewels I can cube up to make a facet. So I found this is the first facet that I made doing this. It's called the adamantine facet. So 28% enhanced defense, damage reduced by integer, damage reduced by percent, and magic damage reduced by integer. So when I was talking about wanting to make my wolf sin, so this is the weapon. I'll convert this to 3 open sockets. This is the shield that I was gonna play with the wolf sin. Thank you, Bullshifter. I appreciate that. Like, look at this. Fast rate of recovery, increased chance of blocking. I'm not sure if the increased chance of blocking will be bad combination with the assassin shapeshifted into wolf form. I'm not sure if, like, I'm pretty sure that the wolf shield block recovery is going to override. So it might be a bad combination, but energy, magic resist, damage reduction, and it's got 4 open sockets. So I was thinking about putting like some facets in there. But anyways, let's see what our next facet is. It could be just a boring elemental facet, or it could be one of these new ones. So we'll see. Psycho Mike, I love the fact that there's so many choices that the word meta takes a backseat now. Pretty much, yeah. Admiral, if I remember correctly, I want to make her fire, because the cold's getting annoying for or whatever. I'll just suck it up. It's my understanding that you can't roll anything other than a 5/5 now. So it's hard to get a facet because there's so many different combinations now. But if you do happen to roll a facet, I believe it can only roll 5/5. Don't quote me on that. What's going on, Thelch? Yeah, okay, let's see what facet number 2 is. Actually, you know what? Okay, you guys just throw out a guess on what you think the facet will be. Because it could be any of the 5/5s, it could be like FCR, it could be... Oh, do I have to do it on a high level character? Okay, so what I'll do then is I'll roll it at the end of Act 1 with my Fire Druid. When's the mod drop? It's already been out for a while. Exclamation Reimagined. You can literally download it right now. That's the guy. So it takes a while to get my summons built up. Which is, eventually I want to switch out to an Act 2 mercenary. Just lazy. If that's possible to make it so you don't have to find corpses. Oh man. It's like every Necro player's dream. Is there more difficult content? So there is like a long-term plan of adding more areas, harder monsters and stuff like that. But right now, there's double density. So there's certain scenarios where, like, if you have double the amount of dolls charging at you and the Endurance I Hate level 3 with amp damage, yes, things can get a little nasty. Is Reimagined Mod on legit level? I don't know what legit level means. Like right there, that's like double the amount of monsters that you would normally have thrown at you. I think it's an amazing mod, so... let me turn down my... That's why my headphones sounded funny. So I don't want to speak. I don't want to, like, I don't want to say about what's possible and what's not possible. My understanding was static, making like a recipe to open a static pre-designed tile with pre-designed monsters in it, and that as a form of mapping is possible. Doing like PoE style mapping where you do the same thing but then you can like roll like chisels to increase density and that sort of stuff, that's my understanding is not possible. Now, I hope I'm not getting that wrong, but that's my understanding. What level? I think I'm 69. Yeah, I know. Shooting the like the different, it's great. I was debating, like, pulling CTA off my Fire Druid, rolling Fortitude, and going with like a heavy duty Act 2 mercenary. I think they're their own entities. I think it's hard to compare the two. But in terms of like overall content, like you have to give the nod to PD2 with all the different Ubers and the 10 seasons, that kind of thing. I'd say maybe a closer Diablo experience with D2R graphics, then you got to give the nod to Reimagined, I think. I don't know, it teaches own. Like this, even though I know it's the FSR upscaling and the smoother frame rates on PD2, it's not a direct one-to-one. For me, it's hard to go back to the graphics personally. Okay, there, now we're all fully summoned up. Oh yeah, have they done any sneak peeks on what the new Ubers are gonna look like that Senpai put in? That's kind of cool. I should watch like a... I've seen the guy that's like turquoise and light blue and you kind of fight him, you look like you're almost in space. I've seen that guy. And that was a pretty cool fight. Really interested to see what this other one looks like. Yeah, they added a new, I believe it was a new Uber was added for Season 10. Pretty nutty. Later, Colin. Hope you have a great night, man. Guys, don't forget to check out, if you're enjoying the mod, please check out and support Colin. Look, I'm doing good, man. How are you? Thanks for asking. Look who it is. The man. Griffin, what's going on? DeBrun's love, 55 months. 55 months with the Prime. How are you, Griff? Hope all is well with you, man. 4:37 in Finland. What are you doing up so early, man? You good, man? Good to hear. Anything new exciting? In the world of being a, I don't always say CEO, director of marketing for dessert sales or whatever. How do you update the mod? You're best to go to the wiki. There's a wiki page on how to that goes through step by step how to update it, or ask in the Discord. But you more or less download it, extract it, and then instead of copying and pasting over the file in your installation, you actually want to delete the folder and you want to extract the new one into that location. You never want to override it. You always just want to delete it and then put the new one in. So, guys, I have a couple rare items. I have a rare Hydra Bow and a rare Demon Head. So if we drop an Orb of Conversion, we could take a chance at trying to get either a Wind Force or that crazy new Adamantium Bow, which to me, from what I saw on the website, looks like it's potentially a stronger bow than Faith. So that's an option if I can get a Conversion Orb. For those that don't know what a Conversion Orb is, essentially you take any rare item in the game, whatever that base is, you transmute it with a Conversion Orb, and then you have a random chance to convert to a unique, to any unique item of that same base. So for example, if you use a Conversion Orb with a rare Sacred Body Armor, you have a chance of either rolling Templar's Might, Tyro's Might, or any other unique Sacred Armor in the game. But it'll only pick from the randomized pool of like unique Sacred Armors. I've only found one in like 60, 70 hours of playthrough. And I used it on a random set of rare Demon Hide boots. Because I was just like, you know, whatever, we'll see what happens. And I got these crazy fire boots for my fire druid. Moose, rare body armors can roll 1 to 3 of any skill. So they could roll like 1 to 3 druid skills. They could roll 1 to 3 elemental skills for the druid, etc., etc. I happen to find a very rare level 3 conviction aura on my rare body armor. Use it on an unearthed one? Well, I need to find a rare one first. So there's two ways you can roll sockets. You can use jewels or you can use orbs of socketing. So if you want to, and jewels, speaking of which, jewels are very rare, but if you want to use jewels to socket something, it's the number of jewels in the item. That'll give you the number of sockets. But magic jewels will socket white and magic items. Rare jewels will socket rare and set items. And facets will socket unique items. So you can, in theory, you could cube like 4 facets with Indaro's Visage. And you could make a 4-orb and socket Indaro's Visage. Or you could roll socketing orbs over and over and over again until you happen to randomly land. Socketing orbs will hit one, like the minimum to the maximum number of sockets. So you just keep spamming your rolls with socketing orbs. The socketing orbs only drop off of act bosses. And then, but yeah, I think it's better to use socketing orbs. Farm a boss for socketing orbs versus facets are really hard to make. So jewels are a lot rarer. I've only found, actually I haven't found a single facet yet. I made a facet from cubing, so once I beat Indariel, I'm gonna cube up and make another facet. Show you guys. Hell cows are great for farming jewels? Yeah, they are. I have a really pimped out fire druid. I just want to I want to finish the Necro, get the Necro into hell. Then I want to farm a bit with the fire druid, and then I'm gonna roll the wolves in and try to farm some torches. Can we see your skill tree? Sure. Ooh, that amp hurts. So summoning, I maxed out skill to mastery, maxed out mage, 1 hard point into everything else, then I'm maxing out fire golem. The reason I'm doing that is because A, fire golems look cool. B, once I hit 20 hard points, I can summon 2 fire golems. Poison and bone, I just have 1 into corpse explosion. It's kind of like my little supplemental damage dealer. And then curses, I have 1 into all of these points, and I basically toggle between decrep and lower res. So lower res, regular monsters, and I always decrep bosses. And I don't think that this is the strongest Necro that you can make, but I mean, I think it's cool that skeleton mages are actually not shit, so. Can you make a magical item normal? Like make a blue monarch white? I think there is a recipe for that. I don't really see the reason to use it. There is a recipe to turn items ethereal, which is really cool. It's an Olm rune in 2 facets. So an Olm rune in 2 facets, you can flip anything to ethereal. So say you drop an Andy's Visage, you cube it with an Olm in 2 facets, you can make it Eth for a mercenary. Really cool. I think the only I think bug with it is I think if you try to do it on an item that's indestructible, it bricks it. Okay, there you go. A Hell L and an item turns it white. So I guess if you're really that desperate for a Monarch base, you could flip a blue one to white and then punch holes in it. That's a possibility. There's all kinds of you can craft onto items, so like you can craft extra life and extra mana onto items using jewels. That raises the the required level of that item though, so you can't infinitely craft power onto it. Like you can craft power onto it, but eventually you'll raise the item level to 99, or you can actually surpass 99. So I've done some of that on my druid. There's some really cool new items too. V-Force reads with racing slicks? Sounds like something you would do, not me. Anyone in here motocross or done motocross before? Anybody? Anybody? Tires are your #1 upgrade. A fresh set of tires is like the best thing that you can do. And then see how this is purple? It's ethereal. Isn't that cool? So you no longer have to pick up... You get a Honda CR250? Nice. That's sick, man. So you no longer have to pick up like 1,000,000 grayed out threshers until you find an ethereal one. You just have to pick up purple ones. When are the druid changes coming? So way back in chat... Actually, I think I still... Do I still have the page open? Oh, I don't. Okay, I did have... If you scroll way back in chat, Colin posted the entire patch. And it's crazy. Aleo can confirm? Okay, yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. So we were just joking when you see guys that they have their billet triple clamps, and they have their, you know, fancy decals, and they have
Hello, my friend.
all that good stuff.
Stay a while and
All, you know, the
listen.
titanium racing exhaust, all that stuff. And then they have worn out racing slicks with no grip on their knobbies. Doesn't get any more backwards than that. Junkyard coming in with the 12 months. Tier 130 total. How's Junkyard? Junkyard Guard. How are you, man? Ah, well. Gotta love it. Corpse Explosion is doing some decent work. See, I do eventually want to get an Insight Iron Golem, but I think until I get CTA, there's just no point. They'll just keep dying. I'll just stick with the golems that I can res really quick. Here in Arizona, the dirt is hard. It doesn't rain often, so if you ride every weekend just for a few hours, you're replacing tires every year or two. Wait, sorry, what you said was kind of counterintuitive. Are you saying you wear through tires quicker or not? Because I feel like you do wear through them faster on hard pack. Chiz, I'm just having too much fun to play Diablo 4 right now. Too much fun. Okay, yeah, so you're saying, yeah, okay. Because if you're like riding in like fresh loose, like loam, yeah, like your tires last you fucking ages. You ride on hard pack, you're fucked. You know what's worse than hard pack? Sand. Sand tracks, man. Oh my god. If you're on the latest updated patch, Leica, should be fixed where you can have, well, one Iron Golem regardless would not die from game to game. It was the second one would die, but the latest patch, it should be fixed. I actually watched the dev confirm that they were staying live from game to game. Like I watched it on his stream, so. You slamming Reimagined Mango? I have a feeling 2 to get and 2 to rabies. I have a feeling I'm wasting my time with fire golems. And I should be maxing like revive instead. But I'm so like so resistant to doing anything else. Scott, should we be playing Silent Hill 2? Okay, so that little figurine that you sent me showed up to my work today. What the hell was that stupid thing supposed to be? And you actually sent that to the headquarters of the company, and then they sent it to me. So you didn't actually send it to my work, so can you please don't do that anymore? But you got me, good joke. That's not Solid Snake, it's some stupid G.I. Joe. Okay. No, it was literally like a G.I. Joe, like, figurine thing. Man, I gotta do the mega layer one more time. I hate the mega layer so much. So golems are no different than LOD. The only difference is you can summon all of them at the same time, and then you can summon 2 of them if you have 20. It's either 20 hard points or 20 hard or soft points. One of the two. I'll find out shortly. So there's still really just a utility skill. I mean, I'm trying to turn 2 high-level fire golems into some form of damage with like conviction and lower res. Is it going to work out? We'll find out. But you're still kind of more using like clay golem for slow, and like he's only doing one of them 487 to 634 damage. That's not really that impressive. But maybe 2 of them. Fire Golem's not worth it. I want to make it work though, Hort. I want to make it work, man. Like if I can get him swinging for 1,000 to 1,500 damage and then have 2 of them swinging, whatever. I'll just live with it. Do double iron golems carry over per game? Yes, they do. So technically, if I really wanted to make the most efficient Necro, I'd have like a... I don't know at this point. There's so many combinations. There's like a Salvation body armor that you can roll runeward that this... I don't know. You could go insane if you have CTA and you're confident enough. You can make like an Infinity Iron Golem. There's all kinds of different combinations of Iron Golems. Now, you could actually make an Iron Golem out of... I'll show you guys some gear once I beat Indariel, because we're going to roll that facet. But there's a really, really cool runeword that gives level 12 Cleansing Aura. It's not Plague, by the way. Sun Tormentor Shield? No. Is it a unique item? It's better than Phoenix. Better have something insane on it, because I feel like it's pretty tough to beat the Redemption Aura. See, I feel like there's no point. Infinity, I agree. I feel like it's kind of a waste making a second Iron Golem out of something that has a chance to cast a curse, because either why don't I cast that curse myself if I'm a Necro, or it just seems like I'd be wasting skill points. Kind of know what I'm getting at? Or sorry, I'd be wasting like the potential, like, I don't know. Catacomb level 2. Okay, it's a new unique. It's called Sun Tormentor Shield. Let's take a look. Huh. What do we think, chat? 30% faster block. It's this one right here. 30%, or 30% faster block rate, 20-30% increased chance of blocking. Added fire damage, not really beneficial. Negative fire res, plus fire skill damage. 20 to maximum fire resist. That's insane. 50% fire res, and 25% fire absorb. Yeah, I guess that's technically better, because that's almost the same amount. No, that is better, because it's almost the same amount of negative fire res. You get plus fire damage, and then you have the potential for 4 open sockets, where you could put 4 more facets in it. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's crazy. That's definitely a better shield. Yeah, that kicks Phoenix in the bag, for sure. My god. Interesting font. Because I've personally found the AI, like, it definitely feels like it's more aggressive, and the mages are targeting more than what they, at least now. Okay, let's be honest, I'm not a very experienced Mage Necro player. Last time I tried using mages was PTR. I mean, I've used them before as meat shields for Ubers. That's it. That's the only time I've ever used them on a Summon Necro, because there's just no point to. Life Leech, Man Leech, 7 all resisted, cannot be frozen. Yeah, that's wicked. There's a whole bunch of new, like, there's reduced vendor prices, experience gain, there's absorb, like max res. There's a ton of new affixes that can roll on rare items. So like just this body armor, for example. It's not really great, but it does give me 3 to Conviction Aura. I've only found 2 of those, by the way. I find it's really difficult to roll a paladin skill on it, and then also to roll 3 instead of just like 1. Because I believe Conviction doesn't have a static radius. I believe it increases with skill level, doesn't it? Or does it not? I thought that it did increase with or it might be one of the few that have static radius, but You can roll integer absorb. I don't think you can roll... Oh, the radius does increase with level? Okay, so then, yeah, level 1 Conviction Ore is not really going to help you that much because it's going to have, like, next to no radius on it. So right here, this is an example. Resistance based on character level. But this is a shitty helmet, but you could get like 3 to Druid skills, 3 to Tornado on this rare helmet. You can't get that in LD, but you can on this one. You could get like resist life on character level. There's a whole bunch of shit that you would not see. Yeah, there's a bunch of really interesting changes. One of them is so Spirit Wolves now proc Twisters on striking, Dire Wolves proc Firestorm on striking, Bears proc Shockwave on striking. That was one of the crazy changes. They made them run faster, more aggressive AI. They're toying around with the idea. I actually tweeted it. If you go to my Twitter, they're toying around with the idea of changing Spirit of the Barbs. So make Spirit of the Barbs. I'll hold on to that to make a cheap insight. So it increases with levels, but Spirit of the Barbs gives negative enemy resist, 1 point per level. And increases physical damage taken by monsters 1% per level. So if you put 20 hard points, you get negative 20 elemental resist, and then monsters take 20% increased physical damage. Which I thought that was cool. As like a druid main, Spirit of Barbs is a skill that is never used ever. I don't care what anybody says. See this, like Decrepit Clay Golem and Endara literally can't do a thing. Oh, there you go, Orb of Socketing. Ring. Cestus. One to martial arts, chance to cast open wounds. So I have a bunch of these orbs, so I'll just kind of show you what they do, but okay, so I believe this base can roll. Oh no, that's a really low level. That can only roll once. That's a bad example. Let me find a good example.
Let's go!
Every time, it gives me the chills. Tethered Limbs. Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub, my dude. Thank you. Okay, what's a good example? Here's an embossed plate, okay? Let's say that I want to roll 4 open sockets to roll Fortitude, okay? So I drop an Orb of Socketing. These only drop off of bosses. Transmute it. Boom. So it rolled 2 open sockets. Well, I can't do anything with 2 open sockets. Let's try again. 4 open sockets. There's my Fortitude base. El Sol Dole Low. Boom. So that's how a Socketing Orb works. And here's that weapon I wanted to show you guys. Look at this. Foul Am. 20 level 12 cleansing aura, 20 IS, enhanced damage, attack rating, life stolen. Oh, no, sorry. The AR and the EDS for this was a superior base. Life stolen per hit, open wounds, defense, strength, life, fire absorb, and it repairs durability. It's called Pillar of Faith. But Let's go roll a facet on my fire druid, and then we'll come back and we'll continue this playthrough. Now don't be upset. Pretty sure that +1 skill facet is going to be one of the facets that gets nerfed in the next patch, and I kind of agree. Well, because I guess if you get lucky and get an insane amount of those skills, you can do some pretty effed up things. Like I don't know. The rumor that I heard is it might be nerfed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so 9. Let's cube. Let's see what the second facet that I've ever made in this mod is. Cold facet. And I was wrong about the 5/5. I guess you can roll varying facets. Okay, so I found a cold facet. It's my second facet. But I did find this bad boy. Not a very good roll, Des Fathom. But then when I corrupted the stupid thing, it put 2 open sockets in it. So that can still go to 3 open sockets. So that kind of sucks. I was hoping that I would get a different facet, but oh well. Let's see if we can speed the playthrough up a bit with tossing CTA over. El Sol Dole
Hello,
Low.
my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Ooh, that's not bad. 27 all res. Wait, that's like a 1.5 life roll, right? Because yeah, I'm level 70, so that's a 1.5 life roll, right? Yeah, that's really okay. I'll take it. Castle coming with the tier 1, 23 months. How are you, my dude? How are you? I'll do something stupid, like I'll give him... you know what? You want to try to make a 4 open socket G-face tonight, guys? I think I can go 4. Oh no, it's a winged helmet. I can only go 3. I have to up it to go to 4. Okay, so I'll leave this one for now. I'll leave it as 3 open sockets for now. And then I'll put Reno. Okay, so it's gonna have G-face for helmet, Fortitude for body armor, Pillar of Faith for weapon. I move CTA over. He needs a set of gloves, which I thought I had a pair of laying hands that are corrupted, but I corrupted nothing on them, so I'll give him laying of hands. Then he needs a set of boots. So these are life tab boots. These will not help him. That will just make everything worse. Okay, he'll have to go bootless for now. That's fine. And then for the ring and amulet, I'm gonna give him this one. Might Aura. Oh wait, no, I should give him Might Aura. I'll hire the Might Aura one. Give him that ring. I don't really have a nasty physical amulet though. $1 skills, 10 IS. I'll just give him that. Okay, so he'll have everything except for boots. That's a Diablo 1 item, Ring of Engagement. Okay. Might. There we go. So that. So dual leech. This is whatever. Life and res. Fortitude. Pillar of Faith. G-Face. Laying hands. And then I don't have a good set of boots for him yet. Wait, why is that? That's good enough bell for him, right? No? I'm not going to use skeletons. Revives Fire Golem. Oh, yeah, I will. Thank you. Yeah, I actually have a double of that, but you're right. I do need to grab that. Oh wait, should I put? Oh no, should I? I should maybe put the Conviction body armor back on my Merc. Actually, now that I think about it. Look at how badly I'm struggling for mana, though. Just download more mana. Honestly, I should just make an insight and a spare polearm. Will there be a multiplayer like pod? Probably not. Potentially, but probably not. I don't want to say like never say never, but oh, there's other ways to get like I will make an inside iron golem. I don't really want to burn socketing orbs trying to get a random 4-1 socket polearm, so I'll kind of just wait until polearm drops and then I'll insight iron golem, and I have CTA to keep it alive, so it'll be fine. You can. I just would rather save my jewels for cubing up to rare jewels to then cube up to make facets. Facets to me are more useful than burning them to get sockets. I mean, it won't be like, and I can't turn inside iron golem out of a bow, right? But I mean, it won't take me that long to get like some sort of random shit 4-open socket polearm will drop, and then we'll roll. Yeah, I cannot speak tonight. We'll roll insight, and then it'll be fine. I'll be corpse explosion like crazy, but. But I do like the really high level cleansing aura. It's nice. And jewels, Quisher Ben, it's actually only blue jewels will socket white and blue items. Rare jewels will socket rare and set items, and then facets will socket unique items. So it made it a little bit more costly. It's either that. So basically, the roundabout way I'm trying to say, I'm saving facets for gear and socket orbs for unique items, and then just sort of roll the dice. Eventually we'll get the polearm. Kind of what I'm getting at. I do need to up that G-face though. So up the G-face. Get 4 open sockets. But then what do you put? What are you gonna put in that for a mercenary? Like I was thinking for Ubers, like a triple G-face. If you wanted an Uber support merc. I actually haven't dropped a single facet yet in this game, Hades. I've crafted 2. I crafted an adamantine facet, which is enhanced defense, percent DR, DR integer reduction, and magic integer reduction. And I crafted a 4/3 cold facet. Hey, look at that. 2 fire golems now. 2 fire golems doing 500 to 700 damage. Thought I had another base, but I guess I don't. This build looks sick. Bro, I thought you were playing with the traps in. Oh, the mages got me messed up. What made you think I was playing with the traps in? Same, Astrian. I think even like the conversion orb is just like one of the coolest things. Corruption orbs are fun as hell. Socketing orbs are fun as hell. Like, I cannot tell you how much more fun it is. Wait. No, there's two. Or did he disappear? Did he die? There's two, right? There's two. Right, two. I'm not crazy. He must have run off at the bottom of the screen or something. A Lightning Fury Barbarian. That's fucking cool. And Karos used an Orba conversion to get a Wind Force. Nice. Did you slam sorry, what was I gonna say? Did you slam 6 open sockets on it? Oh, you got 5? That can roll 6 though, right? So you're gonna keep spamming orbs on it? I would. With an item that GG. No, you're not wrong. One just ran off again. Maybe I need teleport or something. That's weird. I'll just have to keep resummoning him every time he disappears. What's up, troll? How are you? They are occasionally stepping on each other, yeah, you're right. I bet this is like an unintended consequence of being able to summon more than one golem at the same time. Hope I find Lust Wander soon. There's so many cool items that I found. Like, I found a Tesladin or a Holy Fire. No, you don't have to pay. It's completely free. I found unique chain gloves that give +3 to offensive auras. Do you know how insane that is for Holy Fire Paladin or a Tesladin? And then I found a twin axe that has 11 to Holy Shock, like level 11 Holy Shock aura on it. So I can make a dual Dream Tesladin and then use the twin axe to get another 11 extra Holy Shock, like level Holy Shock aura. So I was just like someone said in here, there's I think, is it Mother's Milk is the body armor that gives Lightning Fury to any character. So you can make, there's like the cross hybridization is so cool. Like you could make, you'd have to use non-Amazon javelins, but you could make like a paladin. You could make a Lightning Fury paladin where you could self-wield the highest level conviction aura. Like there's just, I know some people are like, that's not Diablo 2. I'm like, whatever. I have an assassin claw that's gonna let me transform into a werewolf as an assassin. That's gonna be my Uber build. So like there is just, I don't know, so many things I want to try out. Yeah, you can change the player count. I did mule over my CTA from my Fire Druid. I could probably go maybe P3 if I wanted to, but it's not super fast on P1, so I'll just leave it on P1 currently. But I could go up to P8 if I wanted to. Yeah, so I agree with you that it'd be cool if all the mercenaries had different inherent auras, but that's not in this mod yet. That could possibly come. But there is a ton of new aura rune words that you can make. Like, for example, there's a aura rune word for the druid that gives a level 6 conviction aura, so it's oriented towards a shape-shifting druid. There's a barbarian Act 5 mercenary helmet, so you can use on your barber Act 5 mercenary that gives you fanaticism aura. There's a body armor that gives concentration. There's body armor that gives salvation. There's a handful new items that give conviction. One's a source sword, but it's only a level 4 conviction, so it's still weaker than infinity, but I think it's cool because it's just different gear versatility, right? Like rolling a rune word in a Sork orb that gives you conviction. That's cool. Don't forget the bow. Thank you for the reminder. You know what sucks? Every time, because I have so much plus skills on my main hand, every time I switch to bow, I lose, like, I lose skeletons. Any cool summon druid variations of this mod? There's actually, the druid is getting the next big update, so there is some insane stuff coming for him. Basically, they're reworking Spirit of the Barbs, so it reduces enemy res and enemies fizz res. You can summon all spirits at the same time if you want to. Spirit Wolves summon Twisters on striking. Dire Wolves summon Firestorm on striking. Bears proc Shockwave on striking. You can summon 2 bears if you have 20 hard or soft points. More Spirit Wolves, more Dire Wolves. You can summon all 3 spirits at the same time. I don't know if I already said that. And I think they're looking at a way to try to make vines better. Lots of exciting stuff coming. But you know what, one of the coolest things that I want to test out? You can teleport in shape-shifting form now. Something that I asked till I was blue in the face for with the Vicarious Vision devs. So I'll show you guys at the end of every act. I'm gonna show you guys something cool. I found what I think is gonna be one of the coolest zealot shields that you could possibly find. And get this, it has repair durability on it. So I could cube an Ohm rune in 2 facets and make it ethereal. But when you see this, you guys will be like, oh my god, that's such a cool Zealer shield. So I don't know, that's something that I could request. But you can cast Hurricane and Armageddon in wolf form. But I mean, at least for me, the biggest pain in the ass with the druid was every other build could teleport around, but you were just running around as a shapeshifter, right? So just being able to teleport from pack to pack in shapeshifting form, that's pretty huge for a Fury druid. Yeah, being able to cast battle orders in shapeshifting form as well, I should ask for that, because that is, yes, that should definitely be in there. Stuff like this. Level 5 prayer aura when equipped. That's not like insanely OP, but that's a really cool leveling stick. Imagination is uncanny. A dual wielding freak zeal barb. Have you flipped your set thresher to ethereal yet, Admiral? Blue items can roll auras too? Oh, nice. I didn't know that. One called Key to the Madhouse. I think the weirdest name that I've come up with, or I've seen so far, is Mother's Milk. I have not weighed the plates at my gym. Wish this game was multiplayer? I mean, I get it, for sure. I've always been more of a, I like the static maps aspect of single player farming, but yeah, I get like trading and community and playing with friends. Like, I get that. So this is a really weird maggot layer map. Because normally it's like always straight up. But then I have this really weird, I'm not sure if it's this way or that way. I don't think I've ever seen a map like this before. Yeah, you can upgrade that charm like 9 times. So nice, Alan. What happens when you upgrade it? When you upgrade the melee charm, is it just less damage penalty, or is it bigger radius? Or I don't actually know the benefits of upgrading. There we go. Oh, they're actually looking at for this summon necro. They're looking at making it so that you don't have to have a corpse. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Crushing blow and deadly strike based on character level. So you can have 100% crushing. You can have 99% crushing blow and 99% deadly strike. That strikes me as a uber armor. Like if I up that twice, flip that to ethereal, pumped 4 open sockets in it, and then paired that with, I don't have the sword, it's on the personal of my druid, but that seems nutty. Look at this shield. What do you guys think of that for a zealot shield? So you can punch 4 open sockets in this. Just imagine 4 40 enhanced damage jewels. Just go something really simple. 160 ED. And you get the Blessed Aim when equipped. FHR, block chance, 7 to concentration. So you could have concentration and fanaticism active at the same time. Yes, so this mod you can have more than a single socket. And you also don't have to... You don't have to run a new character through the game to get a socket either. Which is huge saving graces. And it's pretty OP. Wait. Oh yeah, right. I'm not that far. Why did I think I already had the Viper amulet? Would be better than other stuff because it just really gives you... You think that the blessed aim... You think the blessed aim is that important? It would help for Ubers, and would help for high-level bosses. But if you were like Zealing with Grief, ignore target defense, anything that's white you're automatically hitting regardless. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's good. I think it's GG. I think what sets it apart is the concentration aura. Because any plus skills boost that concentration aura, right? So $1 skills from an anti-charm, say $1 skills from High Lords. So you're already up to a level 9 concentration. Battle orders will bring it up to level 10. Sorry, battle command brings it up to level 10. And then if you chose to have other sources of plus skills like Chains of Honor. Oh, it's flat out an Ancient shield. It's a Kuros, it's a Paladin class specific only shield. Can't use it anywhere else. Correct. This is modded Diablo 2. Concentration was just 7 to concentration. Yeah, but that's the same as... It's the same as battle orders. So the same way you can keep raising the skill level, you can raise it from 7, you can keep raising it up. Is that what you meant? Or I'm sorry, I don't know. I might have... And meanwhile, just a casual low drop. Might have misinterpreted what you were saying. I think the coolest names I found yet are Werewolf Slayer and Endless. Oh, wait. No, you're right. Nope, Chicken's right. Chicken's right. No, I understand what you're saying now. I'm an idiot. Nope. You're right. So you would have to choose to use concentration yourself, and you'd have to have fanaticism from like a mercenary. Yeah, no, I understand. I'm an idiot. Yeah. You are correct. Yeah, if it was... Yeah, it's because it's not equipped, which is the problem. Oh my god. My moderator was right. Don't clip that, Twitch. It does not happen very often. Usually he's wrong. Okay, so anyways, let me reframe. You could make a concentration aura based zealot, and then you could have an Act 5 fanaticism aura helmet mercenary or something. Don't let it get to your head, chicken. Broken clock is still right twice a day. What mod am I playing currently? Exclamation Reimagined. I thought it... Oh, no, it should only be giving you... 39... No, it's working. It's just, it gives you... So this was my mistake, and it's probably from my video. God, I've been wrong twice today on stream. So the same way CTA, all the plus skills to battle orders, you know how it caps out at 3 for a class specific skill for that character. So if a barb only gets +3, but other characters get higher. So what happens here is you're getting 1 dull skills, and then you're only getting 3 to the skeleton mastery if you're a necro. That's why my skill jumped from 39 down to 35. If you're using this on a character outside of a necromancer, you'll get all +9 skills. So the idea here is cross hybridization. So Crypt King, you can play. The idea is like you can have. I haven't corrupted yet because I still haven't had confirmation on whether or not you can brick an item, and I don't want to brick it because there's a couple reports of friends that have bricked stuff, and I'm not sure if it's bricked from a bug or if it actually is a % chance of bricking something. So I don't want to brick like my #1 amulet. Yeah, so that's why if you're talking about the plus skills not working, are they not working period? Or do you mean are you only getting 3 and you're not getting all 9? No worries, man. Ask away any question anytime. Most of the time I'm right. The odd time Chicken Chaser's right. Oh, that's awesome, New Berlin. You having a blast? If you're enjoying the I know, right, Mary? If you're enjoying the Summon Druid, wait till you see the changes that are coming in the next patch. It's gonna be pretty nutty. So I'm debating respecking because of the way the fire golem keeps dying, or they have to keep resummoning it. No, you won't. I was mistaken. It's any of the iterations of the patches 1 point something, you will not lose anything. It's going to patch 2.0, which that's going to be the really, really, really big patch. Yes, make the bear more aggressive. The bear's gonna summon shockwaves on striking, which is crazy. Dire wolves are gonna summon firestorm. Or sorry, I say summon, proc firestorm and striking. And then Spirit Wolves are gonna proc Twister on striking. See, I don't think I've walked by it yet, have I? You can have all the vines, they suck. Oh, Spirit of the Barbs is going to be turned into a spirit that reduces enemies' resistance and reduces enemies' physical resistance. So that's going to be very interesting as well. So it's like, what do you want to, depending on your build, like maybe you want to sink a bunch of points into it and get negative res that way, and then use something other than an Infinity Mercenary. So that'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. God damn it, game. Probably some stupid spot that I just missed. Sounds like a 1-point wonder still? Yeah. Well, depending on, like, if you look at, like, the Fire Druid, if you max out Armageddon, Volcano, Fissure, Molten Boulder, points into Firestorm, all Firestorm does is it increases the fire damage per second of Armageddon. So there is argument to, like, max out everything but Firestorm, and then max out Spirit of the Barbs instead. But yeah, I think I'd say 9 out of 10 times it's probably going to be a 1-point wonder. Agreed. Yeah, I do have 2 of them active right now. People keep telling me that it's not worth it, they're not that powerful, and like, yes, I know they're only doing like 700 fire damage, but if you take into account lower resistance and Conviction Aura, they're probably doing maybe 2k, 2.5k every hit, so it's something. Oh, unique Shadow Plate. Do you guys think that's Alders or something new? It's Mephisto's Mighty Aura. 20% chance to cast level 8 Cloak of Shadows when struck, level 1 Cleansing Aura when equipped. I actually have the amulet. I have the ring for this set. I have Diablo's Soulstone ring and the body armor. Do you think... Can you confirm in Discord, Admiral, if... do conversion orbs work on set items? Because if they do, then I'm going to try to flip that to that crazy body armor. This is a mod, Cloud, but yes, and this mod has over 1,500 new items. Just rares, okay. Alright, well, if a rare Shadow Plate drops, please scream at me, chat. The new AI? This? Do you mean this? Sorry, what do you mean new AI? Any tips on how to keep my Iron Golem alive? I have Iron Golem maxed out, and sometimes he gets surrounded and nuked. Oh, user interface. Yeah, like this is nice. And the color updates on this mod is nice too. Like this tan color is for Clay Golem, Blood Golem's red, Fire Golem's red, Curses are purple. The best way is honestly CTA. That's like the #1 way. Strong mercenary. Kill stuff before he gets smoked. Best defense is a strong offense. I think once I get a form of teleport, I'll be able to like keep the fire golems with me better. So it won't be too bad, I don't think. Still need to make a CTA. Yeah, it's unfortunately minions and mercenaries, like mercenaries, it's life leech, cap res, and CTA. That's how you keep them alive, and Iron Golem is really just about CTA, in my humble opinion. I haven't. It's a circlet base, right? To make warp. Oh, it's any helm? Are there higher drop chances? High rune drop rates have been heightened. Uniques is the same. And jewels are a lot more rare, but they're basically currency now. What do you guys think? 4-way arcane? I've been looking for Chiad's Halo forever. Cannot find it. Thridla 227. Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I really want that because it allows you to have Holy Freeze and Might on an Act 2 Mercenary at the same time. I wonder what... I wonder how many ice kills I would... If I had a Holy Freeze Aura, would everything be ice kill? Oh yeah, there's no pathing limitations with the summons, so they just go everywhere. That's why you guys noticed. It's kind of nice, to be honest. Exactly. Got Chied's shield. Now I really want the ring. I found so many set rings, but I have not found that one. See, that second fire golem does not stick with you.
Let's go now!
Diz Smaka. Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub, man. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Absorbs 90% fire damage. I played the Rifts in quite a bit, Slizell. What do you want to know? It's a really fun build. If they doubled the chance to proc Frozen Orb, I think it would be the most fun build in the game. It literally just needs double. And they would proc so frequently. Thanks for the heads up on the mod. It's been a tons of fun. No problem, man. Glad you're enjoying fun. Like it's literally the reason why I've returned back to D2. I just have so much fun.
Let's go now!
Flatus 21 with the Prime as well. Thank you so much, Vladis. You think the Prime Alert's annoying? Really? You're like the only person that said it's annoying. It is new. I could turn it off if you guys really don't like it. Oh, Nyrel is a character. I'm actually thinking about actually turning it off though. The only reason is because like I have all the other ones that are set up as a variation. Why don't I? I'll quickly. Just for now. There, it's temporarily turned off. I think I will turn it back on, but what I'll do is I'll leave it as a variation, because I have like all these other alerts that go off, but that one was only for Prime. So at least this way you guys look at all the different, the sound of the alert is annoying. I thought that it was cool. I thought it was like a creepy Diablo twisted related to Diablo stream alert. I guess not. Correct. Runes drop as a stack, and then you can unstack them. And you can restack them again if you want to. Okay, I really need to get some sort of insight so I can spam corpse explosion more. To restack them, you need to cube 3 of the same rune. Cube 3 unstacked runes together. And then that'll make them stackable again. Death Mask. Is that Talrasha's? Whoever keeps like Samantha's keeping like a count on my battle orders. It's in Dariel's mask. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. I just think it's funny. I have no idea, other than I would speculate soon, because the Colin, like the main dev guy, he came in and posted the changes. He posted the link way at the start of chat, and it was like all the patch notes were like typed out and organized. So I would assume that like it should be soon. What's up, Bub? How are you? What are you saying? I did have it, but then I closed the tab by accident. You cannot host a game. They removed TCP. You want to blame anybody? Blame the guy that hacked Blizzard and stole the game using that during the closed beta. That's why they don't have TCP anymore. Yep. Way back when the game was in closed beta, some random guy used it to hack Blizzard to steal shit from them, and then because of that, they decided to remove it. It used to be a feature, LQD, that was in the base original game, but then they got rid of it in D2R. Okay, let's see how Derry goes. He literally dropped nothing. It's been like it's ever since they changed that bosses can drop certain orbs and shit, like his drops work good when he's terrorized, but they don't work, I don't think they work properly when it's not terrorized.
Destruction is let loose upon the world once more.
Yeah, not even town portals. Technically, I could have been soft locked there if I didn't have a portal. I didn't. Well, no, you wouldn't be soft locked if you just saved an exit. You'd pop back up in town, right? Yeah. No. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Wait, didn't I talk to that fucker? Did I walk? Wow. I literally walked by him without talking to him. I thought I did. Got distracted. No, this is P1. The damage has slowly fallen off. Not fallen off. It's not. The reason why the damage was so insane during my first two playthroughs is because I was playing with like ridiculously twinked gear. But it's not. It's. I don't want to say fallen off, but it's like adjusted to be more realistic. Now I am choosing to sort of self-nerf myself a little bit with the Fire Druid. Or with the Fire Golem, excuse me, but... Mobs actually have health. That's true. Bilky, what's going on, buddy? Relax, the new emotes are coming, man. They've fallen off, so they're not completely imploding stuff. But part of the problem is I just switched to an Act 2 mercenary. So I'm just trying to get a random insight to drop so I can make a... start getting random 4 socket base to roll insight to turn into an Iron Golem. Because I'm kind of... I don't have a massive mana pool, put it that way. So I can't kind of support with Corpse Explosion as much as I'd like to. I could, but so I just one is I want to save the jewels to make more facets. I'm not quite that desperate to make insight, and I guess that's the only reason. They're still doing pretty good. Once I get a form of meditation, I think my clear speed will jump up a bit because I can corpse explode and spam my curses a little bit more, but I mean, let's be honest, it's kind of hard to complain because these mages are already like infinitely better than what you could ever get in base game, so yeah, it's adding like 30 fire damage per level. That's disgustingly pathetic. Yeah, there is, Vladis. So it's 9 magic jewels makes 1 rare jewel, and then 9 rare jewels makes 1 facet. So that's a pretty steep conversion, which I picked up every single jewel that's dropped for my playthrough, and I've only made 2 facets so far. So yeah, pretty steep conversion costs, and I'd rather... We'll see. I mean, I could burn some socketing orbs, I guess, but... And then there you go. New banana found 3. What was that called? What were they? Or were they just plain old, regular boring elemental facets? GG, MP. Good for you, man. All garbage ones? Ah, shit. So yeah, gambling is better in this mod because there's new affixes that can roll on a variety of different items. So for example, like this body armor, this is a 3 to conviction. This is very rare, but you can gamble or drop this. So yes, you could in theory gamble for like a 3 to fanaticism body armor, 3 to conviction, that kind of thing. New affixes too, like max res and stuff that can roll on items, so that's really powerful. You can also stack reduced vendor prices from different items, so you can actually gamble stuff for a lot cheaper. I think you can get a circlet down to like 20k. $20k with insane gear, so Okay, so I'm glad I got a Great Marsh skip. Technically not for free, but more or less, yes. If you cube a TP scroll and an identification scroll together, that makes a token of absolution. Oh yeah, there's an insane rune word. It's a Zod and a Cham for a body armor that gives you 10 to 15 battle orders, 10 to 15 command, and gives you level 5 salvation aura, I think. So there's definitely different options rather than like every single build using the offhand CTA. But again, that's a Zod and a Cham versus an Ohm and a Amrel Mal Ist Ohm, yeah. If you go to their website, what's new, Drog, you should be able to see all the Project Cube recipes, new uniques, new set items, and they've been doing a lot of work at updating the mod as well. Or sorry, a lot of work updating the wiki. Yes, updating the mod, but updating the mod, the wiki, and the website. So, are the Danes waking up already? I don't know what that means. Are the Danes waking up? It is called rune words. Rune words. Select type. Armor. Right here. Humility. Zod Ith Cham. 5 to 7 salvation order. 10 to 15 shout, 10 to 15 battle orders, 10 to 15 battle command, 10 to 15 shiver armor, 10 to 15 Valkyrie, indestructible, 15 all res, 15 damage take, goes to mana, and cannot be frozen. So this bad boy right here. Something actually worthy of a Zod and a Cham rune. Doing good, all out style. How are you? Thanks for asking. Good stuff, man.
This is a powerful weapon. Perhaps Horus can tell me more.
I can't wait for the mapping to be added. Like the fact that it literally is a possibility to use a recipe to craft a portal to open up a set tile to take on like a whole bunch of monsters and stuff like that. They are adding maps, but quote unquote map because it's not like a PoE map. So you can't use a chisel to increase density. You can't do something to increase the amount of magic find or drop rates. So that rolling individual affixes on a map to then generate is not really, it's not a possibility, but it is a possibility to spawn a new unique map tile set with a whole bunch of a certain type of monster in it. That is possible. So they could make a map with like a whole bunch of wave 5 monsters if they wanted to. It's a lot of work, but my understanding is it's possible. PD2 is still absolutely active. They have a brand new season is starting, I think, the 27th of this month. I think. It's absolutely active. Fantastic game. It's just, for me, it's tough to go back to the graphics. Isn't it fun playing something like different? Okay, where is the waypoint? As of right now, no, you can't. Maybe sometime in the future, but don't hold your breath. Okay, so I think I asked this already and then I don't know if I missed the response. What do you get from upgrading a melee splash damage charm? Is it just less damage penalty? Skeletons and mages do not carry over from game to game. One of the changes that they're looking at is making it so that they do carry over game to game, or at the very least, and I think the second one is the better one to do, make it so that you don't have to consume them from a corpse. Less damage penalty, more splash damage. Okay, cool. Wait, more splash damage or more splash radius? Because that's cool. I want to try like a very high-end Fury Druid. Oh, sorry. Radius stays the same, less damage penalty, but more. Okay. So with the full inventory of charms, splash damage, really good gear, the new items. how much stronger is melee compared to the base game? Because we all know how much I hate melee. Melee's epic? Okay, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Folks, I'm gonna make the wolf sin for Ubers. That's like my next quote-unquote plan. Three to volcano, 2 to hunger, 1 to cyclone armor. You know why I'm not that excited about that? It's because I found a 3 to volcano antler pelt and I already rolled a near perfect flickering flame in it. Dr. Bailey 88 with the $10 super. Just stopping in to say what up. Hope you're well, player. I'm doing great, man. How are you? Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. My fire golems still suck, but you know, I have 2 of them, so. I'm absolutely going to play PoE 2. I'm really looking forward to it. I could potentially see transitioning into PO2 if I really like it. I'm just hoping it's not one of those games where, like, I'm hoping it's one of those games where I can casually work away at like 10 to 15 hours a week and sort of get somewhere. I hope it's not one of those games where, you know what I mean. That's why I like single player too. I can just keep putting away, like, you know, my 10 plus hours a week. So I can actually, I should have a clay golem active. I can have a clay golem and blood golem active. I just keep forgetting to cast them. I can even have an iron golem too. No, so I don't mind a bit of a grind. I don't mind that. I just don't want to be like Cartman from the South Park World of Warcraft episode. You know what I mean? But you know, sometimes you just have to realize too, I get caught up in trying, yeah, toilet. I get caught up with trying to like wanting to, but kind of just have to realize like I literally can't compete. So just try to have as much fun as you can. Hello back from Ontario, Canada. Aaron. Tuning in from Costa Rica. My god, what's the weather like there? Does this mod support ultra wide? I would say it supports whatever Diablo 2 Resurrected did. So if D2, if base Diablo 2 Resurrected supports it, then this mod does. If it doesn't, then this mod doesn't. Summons do not get cleave, but mages, skeletons and revives, I think, or skeletons, something gets splash damage. Mages, their damage should be completely reworked, and I can summon all the golems at once if I want to. And up to 2 of the same type if I put in enough hard points. We've definitely made some viable changes to summons. I currently don't really have a streaming schedule. I try to stream twice a week. Best bet is to honestly join Discord, exclamation Discord, or just have the bell notification set up so that it rings on YouTube or Twitch. But I can't really stick to a streaming schedule with how busy I am IRL. But I'm trying to stick to 2 streams a week and a video on YouTube every week. Ah, what the hell was hitting me so hard? I'm trying to stick to that schedule. Being poked by the champion? There you go, guys. Exclamation Discord if you guys want to join. Chuck. I must say you have a pretty sexy sub badge yourself there, Chuck. Really appreciate all the support over those years. Any updates on PoE 2 yet? On the pricing? You smell an ohm at least in Travancore? I did get a low rune in, was it like Far Oasis, I think? Oh no, I'm going in basically blind too. I just mean like the cost to get access to the beta is all I'm wondering. Like if it's confirmed I need to buy the supporter pack, okay, I'll buy a supporter pack. 76. Yeah, if you're trying to get oh wait, I forgot to do Isa. Forgot to do Ruined Temple. It's just duration? Oh, I only have like 200 hours into PoE. That sucks. I'm not degenerate enough. Yeah, if you get terrorized Travancore, if you just spam Travancore, you'll get all kinds of corruption orbs. Why are they like trying to be tight-lipped about it? I don't get it. Do you think it spawned? Because it's always facing this direction, right? It's never like it's got to be this direction. Is this it with the vines? There we go. I was right. There is not a source stash button, but yes, the source stash button would be the fucking tits. I've only, like... I think the corruption orbs only drop off of quest-related bosses. I'm almost positive. So like Izuel and Dario, that kind of thing. I don't think that they drop off of regular bosses in the Forgotten Temple. Mikto? I don't think this is early access for PoE 2. This is the beta, Tony. At least that was my understanding, but I'm also a PoE nub. Yeah, if you go to... So the streams unlist after I don't, or after I go offline, but they're all on, if you go to my playlist, they're all under D2R past streams, so you can still watch them. Absolutely, they just won't show up in my main feed, like on your main YouTube feed. You just actually have to find them on my channel. I just do it so that I don't have a bunch of, I don't want the streams to be all over the, like, cluster over the regular videos, if that makes sense. Oh, I didn't realize I was sitting so low on mages. Oh yeah, Summon Druid's definitely viable. I don't know. I've never been asked that. I know there's like the dash enable respec command. There's like the dash act 5 where you can start in act 5 as a naked character at a certain level. I don't know if there's a way to just give yourself all the waypoints. Does anybody know? Or maybe you can do that in Hero Editor? In Hero Editor you can give yourself all the... I honestly don't know. Does Hero Editor work with the Reimagined mod? I don't know if it does. Maybe it does. Maybe you could use it to just get blank characters to a certain level or something like that. Like blank, like level 85s. Save like the playthrough portion of the game. I don't know. The Blizzard cast is from the what do you call them? They're in here. The Zakaroon people or whatever. It's not me. This guy. Those guys. Oh, it's my revives. That's what's doing it. Oh, that's cool. Man, if you went around reviving, selectively reviving only those guys, then you could have a bunch of blizzards casting for you. I get a bunch of Urdars for Crushing Blow. I get conviction from the body armor on my mercenary. The room words in this mod are nuts. Dude, there's some uniques that are even crazier, I think. Or even some of the set items. Do I have a video on this mod? I do. If you go to my YouTube channel, exclamation YouTube. I don't know what you're watching on YouTube, so clearly you know where my YouTube channel is. Like I posted an overview video, not a full breakdown video. There's too much stuff to cover in a single video, but I did cover an overview of the Mage Necro, and I did cover overview of this mod. Yeah, runes are super easy to get. It's trying to get the insane multi-socketed like uniques that are better. They're the real big chase item. I know. All I'm losing is a curse skill, basically. Can I show the mercenary armor? Yeah, it's just a basic shitty 3 to conviction breastplate. Nice, MJ. When does season 10 start? Yeah, so it's very rare, but on body armors you can roll 1 to 3 of any skill, or any class skills or class specific skills. So you can roll 1 to 3 druid skills, 1 to 3 assassin skills, 1 to 3 sorcerer skills, or you could roll 1 to 3 blizzard, or if you're really lucky, you can roll 1 to 3 conviction aura. $25th? Okay. I may play PD2. This mod is the GOAT. Wait till you see some of the, like, okay, check out this. I know I'm covering some of it, but so Foul Amam, 12 cleansing aura, 20 IS, 242 enhanced damage, life stolen per hit, open wounds, defense, strength, life, and fire absorb, and repairs durability. All for Foul Amam. 3 open socket G-Face, haven't used it yet. All kinds of new possibilities. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I could. Yeah, you're right. I could get a white shadow plate. I could imbue it to rare and then use a conversion orb. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I could. You know what's crazy is my mind wouldn't even think to do that, because the only thing that even registers for a Charcy quest for me is I will always, on a playthrough and normal, on a brand new character, I will always Charcy. Shit, I was hoping for 4 more sockets. I will always Charcy a pair of boots. Is Remodded that good? I've not checked out Remodded. I've heard a lot of good things, but I kind of really like the community from Reimagined, and yeah. So what's so crazy about it that makes it the best, in your opinion? Because some clips I was watching, they look like they changed some scale animations and stuff like that, which is cool. But it feels a little bit less Diablo 2 to me. But that's subjective, of course. Oh, set mirrored boots. Wish those rolled unique. I'm gonna put those on my mercenary. 50% faster unlock and lifesteal per hit. Yeah, I'll throw those on my merc for sure. More endgame than just extra room words plus new uniques. Oh, this game has new uniques and room words. What's the endgame in it? And again, it is entirely subjective because from what I saw of the Uber Tristram builds, I was watching some Uber Tristram highlight builds and I was like, shit, that's like an entirely new animation, whatever. I don't necessarily think it was bad. It just felt less Diablo 2 to me, in my opinion. Excuse me. In my opinion, but that's subjective. I have a full gem bag and I'm just kind of focusing on trying to just push through the playthrough right now, as opposed to like worrying about collecting gems. I'd say normal and nightmare is a little bit easier from some of the new items that can drop. Playthroughs are a little bit smoother. I'd say honestly, I feel like hell difficulty is maybe slightly easier if you consider easier like you can run like a fire druid through because of the way they changed some things, but in terms of like doing like players 3 or players 7 Chaos Sanctuary double density like clear speed, like my fire druid still doesn't match like a Hammerden, so it's easier in some ways, but it's in some ways it actually could be harder too. Like double density dolls can be killer. I dig the name Pets with Regrets. I dig it. Oh no. Is that at least a good item, Kuros? So they are, but in this mod, rune drops are buffed. So it's actually a little bit easier to get high runes. But I actually say it's easier to target high runes in single player than multiplayer, in my opinion. Because you can target farm areas like Lower Karos, you can target farm and reroll map seeds like Travancore. You can manipulate the player's count to get higher drop rates versus being stuck on like P1. Then trading is easier. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, like if you really want high runes, you just spam farm cows, double density, and buff rune drop rates. Like you'll get an insane amount of high runes. Oh, come on, guys, down here. Down here. Down here. Down here. Down here. Yeah, I can either roll Enigma or roll this Helmet Rune Word, but I will eventually get Enigma. I mean, outside of that one specific scenario there, the AI, because they run so much faster, and the AI of the summons is a little bit more aggressive, I kind of don't think it's really needed. Like, I'll just go like this. I'll bring them all together for Izzy, and yeah, like, I honestly, teleport would be ideal, but I think I can make do because they're ranged. See what I mean? The unique shadow plate looks stronger than Enigma? Oh, probably. Gotta find it first, though, or use a conversion orb. Fuck, I think conversion orbs are like the sickest thing ever. Honestly, you just have to drop it. It's really rare. Chris, I would say play whatever you want to play, man. You could make a Mage Necro build work like me. You could go standard, like Bone Spear. I bet you could even make poison work with the new items. But in terms of advice, 1 point into Clay Golem and 1 point into Iron Maiden is a really good way to take on bosses early. Ooh, Thresher. The other tip is, if you're playing this mod, roll Shadow of Doubt. Ellen turn a 2 open socket wand. They'll give you 1 to 3 summoning, 1 to 3 poison and bone, 1 to 3 curses, and 15 FCR. So it's kind of a go-to starter wand for whatever build you plan on making. Yeah, that's the Sin and Greed. I have that. See if I can put a crazy corruption on it. What are they doing up there? What are my revives doing? Fucking dummies. I was like, what's going on? Where are they? Yeah, damage is falling off a bit. Now the simple respec here is to just go all in on revives. Like I could literally do that right now. You want me to go all in on revives? We'll drop Fire Golem. Yeah, so we just want one Iron Golem to eventually go. Won't use anything else. I'll just use clay, blood, and iron. Curses. Same set of curses. And then 1, max, max, max. Oh, I forgot to do corpse explosion. Fuck. I'll go without corpse explosion for now. They don't get melee splash, but revives stick around forever. They don't. Oh my god. Chance to cast level 5 Decrepify on striking. That seems like a really cool item to up to a Glorious Axe. Yeah, they don't expire. It's just painfully slow to get all my summons going, though. I feel like my damage just like fell off the second I went to River of Flame. I don't know, man. Mango, what's going on, buddy? There's no mod for Devs Resurrected that I'm aware of. It's almost like I don't know. I feel like it's almost worse going with he's doubling up on the revives. Skellies are better than revives. Oh wait, Skellies have splash damage, right? Let's try that. Do I go to Arcane Sanctuary? Okay, so we'll try same thing. I'll remember to put one into Corpse Explosion. My lower res curse. $14 skeletons total. Okay. Yeah, and then because that I'll eventually Iron Golem, and then I won't need that. Or no. Wonder if I should use... Wonder if I should use a combination of amp instead. Okay, so a few more skeletons and then I'm fully... Yeah, it feels a bit smoother. No, you're right. I'm still... I don't know, should I still use lower res though? And just kind of have... Guess it doesn't really matter, just keep going back and forth. Just means do I want to kind of go more beat shieldy approach and more mage damage with skeletons versus skeleton mages, or do I want to go more of a mix? Exy, gifting a sub to lock PoE or trying to outplay a kid. What kind of name is that? Exy, my man. Anyone told you you're too fucking good? Oh, that's way too hard. How would you get them all to be Bone Spear? There's not a way to dictate that, I don't think, is there? Exy gifting one to Kuros as well. How many is that now? Total? Thank you, Exy. No, I know. Oh. Okay, so like literally sit here and go. Ah, fuck, that's too much work, man. Literally learn something new every day, though. That would be cool, but that'd be such a pain in the ass. If you had all physical Bone Spear and then we're casting Amp, like, yeah, you're right, you could do it, but... And that probably would be amazing, but... I don't want to spend 10 minutes... just doing that. you don't. But they're looking at possibly changing it up so that you don't have to find corpses to summon the skeletons, which that's a huge quality of life. So they're only doing 4 to 400 fizz damage. They're not really doing a lot of damage. All right, yeah. Yeah, that does boost it. You know what? I didn't even cast Decrep right away either. The secret level in this mod, I know that it's part of what is it's like spawning a map with a tile that is currently broken that they're working on fixing, and that they plan on making more of them as well. That's all that I know. All right, guys, I'm gonna crash for the night. It's 12:30. I gotta be up early tomorrow for work. Yeah. I don't know. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for my YouTube viewers. Thank you for my Twitch viewers. No, it does crash. It's not currently working right now. Skyflex. Okay, you want to see boots? I gotta show you boots. What did Admiral say? 650 MF on your Javazon. Jesus Christ. Okay, actually, guys, we'll do a couple things really quick. First, we'll corrupt. This to me seems insane. Like playing like a concentrate barb with this. Well, not insane, but seems strong. Okay, we'll corrupt this Sin and Greed. See what we get. Did I add life leech to that? I'm so bad for remembering what's been changed for modifier. Anything else nice to corrupt? Why don't I, we'll corrupt my faith promise. Okay, so blessed aim, FHR, block rate, concentration, defense, demon, repair durability. Oh, I hate when that happens. So I rolled a single socket in it. Feels like that's a waste of a corruption. And then boom, I use a socketing orb and it's up to 4. Seems like such a waste when that happens. And then this one, we'll corrupt this one. Ghostly Chainmail. This was my idea for a really GG cold damage Act 1 Mercenary. So... Again, God, I hate when I put sockets and stuff. It's such a waste of a corruption. Yeah, it'll turn a rare item into a unique equivalent of it. So, for example, Gun Vulcan, if you have a rare sacred armor, it'll convert that rare sacred armor to a unique sacred armor. But then what it does is it'll pick... Corrupt the Gibbon. It'll pick from all the pool of sacred armor, so it could roll Templar's Might, could roll Tyrell's Might, or it could roll any of the other unique sacred armors that are in the game. Oh yeah, so I gotta show you guys these boots that I found. These are the nicest boots ever. Super powerful. So 68 cold res, 68 lightning, 45 fire, 61 poison, half freeze duration, poison length reduced by 50%, 21 MF, and then I corrupted increased max life by 6%. And then here's the really good body armor that I have. So this is the same conviction aura. It rolled lightning res, poison length reduced, and then I crafted a bunch of life on it, and then I punched 4 open sockets in it. And put 4 increased stack speed jewels in it. So right now, this is my Fire Druid Mercenary. Yeah. Helmet's Delirium for Confused procs. Whatever, okay, gloves. Crazy boots. 17 med. 239 ED. 6 crit insight. Garbage amulet, but then check out this ring. Deadly strike based on character level. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this ring on a melee character when I do a playthrough. Like this in High Lords. It's an insane amount of deadly strike based on character level. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to head out. Hope you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you guys on my next stream. Peace out.